Hello everyone, Hawkey here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. In today's video, we'll go over the Adversity Conspiracy. So about the Tower of Adversity. Part 1. Leaks and Data Mines. So about a month ago, we had our real-time PvP brawl that came onto the server, and when we tried to swap gear for our characters, we saw this message. While challenging the Tower of Adversity, characters cannot be prepared. So this clearly was a tip for Tower of Adversity. They messed up with the translation, and they pulled over some of the info from Tower of Adversity into the PvP preparation screen, which, it's an honest mistake. But we definitely caught on. Tower Adversity, is that coming soon? They're already prepared for it. And in the assets, we also had this image as well. Tower Adversity, the deepest challenge. Also, this background is in our assets already as well. So we already have a lot of the Tower Adversity assets in our game. And it's just a matter of when the devs decide to release this for us. And let's move over to part 2. So on the Taiwan and Chinese server, when did their Tower Adversity release? So the Taiwan server, the game released on the 7th of August 2023. And the Tower Adversity, the prelude, or what they call the shallow, released on the 21st of February 2024. And you can see on the bottom right here, under the whirlpool of the Sea of Chaos, the long-lasting seal has become loose. The Tower of Adversity appeared just like this. I heard that the enemies in the Tower of Adversity are quite powerful. The leader must train the team to its best condition, and the shallowest level can get up to 20 rewards from #secret. The little secretary also needs to quickly improve her training. And yes, opened the 21st, and yeah, that was 198 days from their release. Whereas the Tower Adversity season, what we know as the 2-week cycle for Tower Adversity, the depths, released on the 1st of March 2024, and that was 207 days after the release. If you want further information, more in depth on Tower Adversity and how it works, go check out Dotato's video. I'll link it in the description. He does a great overview on the Tower Adversity. And yes, the season, it released on the same date as Taiwan got a Akambe. So, the how it works is all the different seasons, it basically promotes the debut unit, and the first season was a Akambe season. And on the Chinese server, their game released on the 23rd of November 2023. Their shallow version released on the 7th of March 2024, which you can see on the left hand side of the screen. And yes, this was the same rewards as the Taiwanese version. The shallow version, 20 pools, legendary gear, I think that's the trinket as well. That's the old image for the trinket for them. And yes, that was 105 days, and we're really nearing that. That's why I thought Tower Adversity was going to come very soon for us, because we're around, I think it's around 95 days or so for global release from the 1st of August, something like that. And the season for Tower Adversity, the Deaths, released on the 15th of March 2024, and that was 113 days. And you can see from the middle image here, clear all the shallow levels. So you have to clear this one to access this season stages, and yeah, from the 15th of March. And for them, this was also the same time a Akambe release for them as well. So it was all to showcase Akambe as the debut unit for Tower Adversity, and the future debut units, so on and so forth. And that's what I speculated. So back on the 25th, 26th, 27th, I did a lot of videos on Towerversity. So we thought it was leaked, and then I predicted the banners. Actually, that's pretty correct. Like, you know, Towerversity isn't correct, but we did get Akambe, Sophia, August, and we're getting Hasna, and you know, we're expecting Homer. So that was a correct prediction from me there, and yeah, trust me, it's in a month from the 27th. And it has been over a month, so yeah, I'm sorry, it hasn't released. Showtime Doctor, you're right. We don't have Towerversity yet. And all these leaks, data mines, analysis, it just really, you know, I really thought that Towerversity was going to come the same time as Akambe, because that will make sense. So they can showcase Akambe as the debut and be like, oh look, Akambe's here, you need him for Towerversity, go pull for him, otherwise you won't be able to rank high. And yeah, there was this comment as well. Hawkeye, you're whack. The whole point of Towerversity is to farm signature weapons. Signature weapons don't come out until Alt Rawia is out with her event, which takes multiple weeks to do. You made it up. Congratulations, clickbait champion. Maybe they were right. Maybe they were right. And yeah, furthermore, I did say I was wrong. No more Towerversity. And there was a lot of interesting news on the CN server as well. They were saying it was only going for 20 seasons, and you know, how else would they get the signature weapons as well? And then they said in the mainland forums, so Chinese forums and several up owners, which are content creators, spoke with certainty. It's almost confirmed. And yeah, that's what they were saying on like Bilibili and all the other Chinese like social media sites. 20 seasons for Towerversity, and there was a CN leaker and data miner saying this is true, and there's a new asset which shows the Adversity Trek, and it looks like it's just a new mode to replace Towerversity. We also had our devlog 4 at the same time, and it really showed us, you know, we're getting all this new content up until the end of the year. We're getting 3.0 with Crimson Knight, the Spiral of Destiny storyline, with the Summer or alternate Rawia unit, and yeah, no information about Towerversity or future endgame content. They only said they were working on some guild stuff, and that was about it. So, you know, is Towerversity gone? We shall see. And in part 4, this changes everything. So Dotato, he made this awesome video, Towerversity mode 16 seasons overview, and it's an amazing review. However, I did notice this video is sponsored by Sword of Convallaria. So usually what happens for sponsors is they tell you, you know, what you need to do, and like you do an ad for them, which is, you know, just a single line from Dotato, and you know, he's put some links here and there, but they also need to double check the content and approve it to make sure, you know, you're not doing anything dodgy to really like promote their video, especially as a sponsored content. So they approved a Towerversity video, but does this mean that Towerversity is still coming for us? And obviously Dotato can't confirm because he signed an NDA, he has access to the test server. And yeah, quick disclaimer, have no idea when it's coming to global and whether it will run on the same order, but good reference whenever we get this endgame mode. So it's not if we get this endgame mode, it's when. So technically it's like, you know, we don't have to worry about us not getting Towerversity, because it's been indirectly confirmed by Dotato here. So that's amazing. Like, we're getting Towerversity. But when is it coming? That's a big question. And yeah, the seasons in Towerversity, it's linked to the debut banners back in the CN and Taiwanese versions. And their season 1 to 3 was a comeback. You can see I snipped the image of the showcase here, and basically you just do, summon a bunch of assassins. You need to remove layers of the enemy's armor, and you do heaps of damage with all the assist attacks and secret signal. Then they also had second season, they had the Hasna showcased, and it was just really buffing up the Seekers, and you can see Hasna doing epic damage here, 152k, 91k, and other Seekers like Cole, Sophia, things like that. And the third season, there was a big showcase with Homer, and keep in mind August wasn't, they got August way earlier, so this was a Homer showcase mainly, but because Homer's more of a support unit, the main DPS is August there, so he just goes unga bunga on the boss, and yeah, just kills it in like 1 to 2 turns. You can go check out my August or Homer video to see the full run of that. And yeah, so with every delay, this does mean that we're missing the rewards from Towerversity, so that's very unfortunate. And they clearly spent a lot of effort and time in creating these season stages, the mutations, and yeah, what's happening with it. So I believe this is their plan. So the business model for Sword of Convallaria, it's to have that Towerversity showcase for the debut units, for the players to pull on, or they'll have a bit of difficulty, a bit of FOMO, and you can't really rank up in the rankings and get the rewards. But I just thought, is there a better way for Sword of Convallaria to make even more money off this? So yeah, I was thinking about how our banners work. We tell everyone, we need to save for the next meta debut unit, and then all these double dual banners, or whatever you call them, destined banners, I believe. This is a bait, because it's a chance of getting one or the other, and then if you don't get the other one, you have to go all the way to that 180 pity to get the other dual unit that you missed. Unlike in the debut, if you have a chance to get the debut character, and then that's it, you're done with the banner. So what if instead of selling the debut units, they sell us the bait dual banners, the destined banners? So for example, if they do like season 1 of Towerversity in a month, and then they give us a dual Akambe and Guzman banner. And for the ones who don't have Akambe, like, everyone would probably be trying to use Akambe for this stage, and it'll be like, oh, there's a dual banner with Akambe and Guzman. You need to pull for that. And they're baiting you to pull for the dual banner. Like, that's, that would cost you even more if compared to if you pull for Akambe at the debut. And, if you fail and don't hit Akambe, you have to go, and you end up with like Guzman. You have to go like all the way to 180 if you're unlucky, and yeah, it's just a huge bait for us, and this will probably make people spend even more money to try and push for the Towerversity. But at the end of the day, this is just a theory. We're just missing out on all these rewards from Towerversity, plus the 20 pulls from the shallow. So remember, we had the 20 pulls here that we missed, and yeah, it's just very unfortunate for us. Like, what is happening with Towerversity? It looks like it's confirmed that it's coming, but there's also a Versity Trek that's coming up as well, so maybe that's going to be like a revamp of Towerversity for the Chinese and Taiwanese servers. But yeah, who knows? Hawkey's whack, and thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.